Hey, what's going on guys? Jolts here, and today I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some tips and tricks for free running. And just a heads up, this also works online in multiplayer or zombies or campaign mode technically too, so you can use this across any game mode pretty much, and it's going to make you a better player. And I'm not saying I'm the best at free running and stuff, but with these tips and tricks, it will help you get a better time. Okay, so first up, let's go ahead and demonstrate the GSlide and how it kind of works. You can see right there, I got a massive boost. I just killed myself, no big deal. It's basically a nice little long jump, and it's a really useful trick, and like I said before, it also works online, so you can jump and get to the objective very fast. So you can also combine perks like Afterburner and stuff to make this technique a little bit more effective, if you're playing online, that is. And yeah, so what you're going to go ahead and do is do a jump while you're running. So you can see here we're going to run and jump. Let's go ahead and break this down just to make it a step-by-step thing, because I've heard a lot of people having trouble with this. It is quite a frame-perfect trick, I guess. You have a few frames to hit the buttons right, but you don't have a big frame time. So basically you have to go ahead and hit these button combinations pretty precisely at the right time in order to get it to work. But once you get the hang of it, it will be very natural. You won't have to think about it, and it's very useful like I said before. So what you're going to do is start off by running and jumping. And so just pretty much get that down. It might take hours of practice, I'm joking. So next up, you're going to go ahead and hold the slide button before you hit the ground. So I'm going to jump and hold slide. And you can see there, we're going to go ahead and slide. Everybody knows how to do that, it's pretty easy. So the trick here is when you're running and jumping and holding the slide button, you can let go of the slide button before you hit the ground and you will still slide. And that's what kind of makes this trick or glitch jump kind of happen. So with that in mind, what we're going to do is go ahead and let go of the slide button before we hit the ground and hold the jump button. So we're going to jump, slide, and I'm not holding any buttons after I hit the ground, so pretty much my hands are off the controller. And so what you're going to do is right before you hit the ground, you're going to hold the jump button. And you can see there, if you do it just right, gravity is going to knock you back towards the ground, and you're still going to be getting that jump even though you're technically supposed to be hitting the ground. I probably confused you guys, I'm sorry about that. So, like I said before, you're going to jump, and then you're going to hold slide, let go of slide, and you're going to hold the jump button right before you hit the ground. And just some demonstrations on what kind of can go wrong. This is when you do it too early. You'll just get a jump, and then you'll pretty much slide. And then if you do it too late, you're going to get this little half boost, which is, oh, that's not it. That's how you do it. You're going to get this little half boost like that, so that's too late. So if you're getting that, you have to hit the X button a little bit earlier. So let's go ahead and do it again. And that's early. And then that's late. So pretty much you have to get it right in between that time frame to get the jump to work. So, and this is very helpful for free runs because you can jump across gaps and corners very fast. And I would recommend trying that out if you want to cut corners and stuff. And yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to the next trick. Okay, so for the next trick, we're going to go ahead and cover strafe jumping. Now, strafe jumping allows you to travel even farther with your boost, and it's pretty useful, especially online if you're trying to get to the objectives like I said before. So let's get to an area where we know we can go ahead and strafe jump. This is a pretty good spot. So normally people would just jump across the gap, hold jump, and boom, you're crossed. But strafe jumping allows you to travel farther. So what you're going to do is jump, and as you jump, you're going to use your boost and alternate your left and right stick on your left stick, or if you're on PC or keyboard or whatever. So you're going to jump, I'm going to hold left, right, left, and you can see that we got a lot more distance. So we'll do it again. Jump, hold left, hold right, hold left. And you can do this as many times as you like, but if you do it too short, you're going to hit a lot of down momentum, and you don't want that, so... and if you do it too long, you're going to get these really high jumps, which are going to waste a little bit of time since you're getting, you know, a little bit higher in the air. You want to stay low to the ground and go ahead and just left, right, so. And that's strafe jumping. You can really cut corners with this in free run, and some of the spots you can actually go ahead and skip completely, which is pretty crazy. So it's a very useful trick. I would recommend trying it out, and you can get a lot more distance with it. Okay, so for the next trick, this is a long jump, and it's very useful, especially online if you're trying to cut through, like, from upper levels to lower levels. I just fell off again. But anyways, what you're going to go ahead and do is boost off an edge, like this. Obviously, you don't want to die, but you're going to boost off an edge, and you can see there we get a lot of speed when we're flying off the edge, unlike just walking off, as you can see. And with that in mind, we can go ahead and hold our jump button and get a nice little long jump. So what you're going to go ahead and do is boost off the edge and hold the jump button. You can see there we get a lot more distance. And you need to time it, you know, right, so you can go ahead and stay level with the ground so you can get across the platform. And just practice that a little bit. It's pretty easy to do. You want to hold the jump button as soon as you're in the air. So the earlier the better. Normally you would want to ride this wall to get over, but we're going to go ahead and skip that with the long jump, so we'll just go ahead and boost and jump off the edge, and you can see there we can go ahead and grab it, and then make our way up with a little bit of strafe jumping, and we're across. So that was kind of fast. Let's do it one more time. So boost off the edge, jump, and then you can go ahead and do a strafe jump, add every one of your techniques in, and make it a little bit faster. So let's do it one more time. Boost off the edge, hold the jump button, and you can see we can skip that first wall completely. Okay, so for the last one, this is just a simple trick. It's just to use your boost effectively. As you know, some people will run and boost, and then wait for it to come back, run and boost. And that's kind of slow, because what's going to happen is after your boost is over, you're going to have a brief moment of pause there. You can see there, we kind of stop, and then we have to run again, which is a little bit slow. I know it's not a huge deal, but when you're trying to go for those really fast times, you need to have a lot of speed. So what you're going to go ahead and do is run, and then you're going to boost, and before the boost ends, you're going to jump and boost again. And so what you're doing is keeping your momentum, and you don't have that brief moment of pause, which is nice. And it's good for long runways like this, where you have no choice but to keep sliding. And with this trick, you can go ahead and keep your slides going, and you know, proceed on with the track. And yeah, that's all the tricks I have for you guys. So go ahead and practice them, and make them effective online, and that should be it. So anyway, this is Jolts, and if you guys enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be epic. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.